Looks like all the parts for the tub have come, so I'm going to be a busy boy. I picked up the other plumbing piece for the sink, so yeah, I'm going to try to do the floor today, get a coat of polyurethane on this stuff. I'm going to be busy. Anyway, off I go. Okay, well, we got the sink in. The little store in town had the part, $5. This thing ain't going nowhere. I've lagged this thing up inside here pretty doggone good. You can see there's a lag right there and a lag right there. It ain't going nowhere. I'm not going to even bother bolting it down there. I'd stand on this. But anyway, so yeah, there she is. I'm going to take and I'll mask that off, and I'll go ahead and use some of that oil bronze paint, and I'll paint that. So that's just later. Time to get on the floor. So here we are prepping the floor. Real important. This is how quality work is done. I'm going over this on my hands and knees, finding everything. Here, this is uneven, not a problem. This floor leveler, I'll sand that down, but I'm looking for any nails, any spots. Here's a perfect example of what happens when you don't use tape and you do a corner, this corner bead. So anyway, yep, a lot of prep work that's got to go in here, pulling nails. And what I'm thinking here is I'm going to go ahead and make it flush with this wall for right now. And I'm going to leave the tongue of the groove here. We eventually, I don't know, it all depends on what you want. We could come out here with the strip, come over here and over here, I don't know. But as long as I leave this level and open, we can do anything we want in the future. We'll talk about that when you get here. But anyway, a lot of prep work to do here. Then we're going to lay down the underlayment. And somewhere I found some, here we go. I've got some quick patch mortar if I have to, fill in any holes. There's nails and stuff over here. I'm going to go ahead and all the cabinets are going to go along here. We've got plenty of laminate, so I'm just going to go ahead and make that all level in there so our cabinets will have a nice base to sit on. So there'll be laminate under the cabinets, but that's a ways away. Anyway, getting after her. So rather than go buy another bag of floor leveler, I put down some thin set mortar. That should work just fine. I guess I'll take a break here while it sets up, and so I can continue with the padding. I guess I'll go feed the dogs. Well, it's downhill from here. We're getting there. Well, Happy New Year's, my love. I got the kitchen laminate down, as well as the utility room. Towards the end here, I was using scraps. I got just enough to do in front of the door. Anyway, like I said in an earlier video, when you measure this, you want to make sure that when you do, you're not left with a little piece. Well, I measured it and ran my numbers, and I should have been left with 2 inch. Although 2 inches is kind of shy, it saved me from doing all kinds of cuts here. I don't have a table saw, so I have to set up a jig and use my circular saw for all these horizontal cuts. So I try to avoid them. But the wall was crooked and my tiles moved a little bit. My laminate moved a little, nothing major. But anyway, back here I just don't care about, because that's where the cabinets are going to go. You'll see a big gap there. The cabinets are going to cover all that. So I was able to get some pieces in here, as you can see. Got to put a hole in there. There's a hole actually in there in the floor for the dryer vent. And if you look real carefully, I use scraps. My radial arm saw does a great job. You can't even tell. Actually, my joints are tighter than the factory joints, so you can't even tell. Anyway, so what we'll do here with all this is going to be used in the bathroom. This is quarter round. but what we'll do is we'll go ahead and put this quarter round up against this. It bends pretty good, and I think it'll look pretty good. And then the cabinets, as you can see from the dirt on the wall, they'll cover that there. So anyway, then I went ahead and around the wood stove, I burnt the carpet a little bit, so I decided to go ahead and put some of the spare laminate in here. I've got to put this piece in tomorrow. I got to set up a jig on my table outside. It's dark, and so I cut that piece there. And then we've got 5 pieces left for this right here. I didn't even include that in the guesstimate. You know, I made a few mistakes, but there was some bad pieces. But I can cut these things straight enough that I don't even need a joint in the sides. Like you saw back there, it goes together pretty nice as long as you've got the tongue in the groove. The sides don't matter. But all in all, came out pretty well. This is where the stove will go. And again, we'll use the quarter round for all this. But anyway, this is what I got done in 2 days. Those knee pads, they're junk. I stopped using them after the first hour. They slip off your knee, so I've been on my knees the whole time. Kind of sucks. But anyway, tomorrow we're going to start on the bathroom again. We will do the tub. I got to put some molding around there because once that tub's in there, it's not coming out. So I've got to put the molding on the floor down there, and we'll get the tub in. And as soon as I get the tub all done, I can throw the toilet in. I got the parts for that, and fire up the water. And yeah, trying to get some gravel. There's a guy down the road about 2 miles. He's got a dump truck, and he had a bunch of equipment. It's New Year's. I'm not going to stop by his house now, but I'm going to stop by there. He might do driveways. So anyway, getting late. Talk to you later. Bye.